School's back in session. Parents are just humiliating their children on their first days of school, left and right. It's a beautiful thing. I even did it unintentionally, but I did it.
Oh, you embarrassed right away, right out of jail?
Yeah.
That's tough too. That's a tough way to start the year, dude. I like that you're like, guess what? You want to learn how to build character? Start in a social deficit.
Welcome to the U.S. economy.
Yeah, you are always in debt. Just never forget it.
Oh, but don't worry. You could take a loan out from your Social Security number, and then you could use the number on the back of the card.
Dude, okay. I know you want to tell the story, and I want to hear the
fine.
story. But quick question. I have to ask this now that we brought this situation up. If in high school you would have had the ability to borrow cool points, but it does accrue interest.
I really thought that was going to go vapes, but sure.
Well, vapes are technically can be bought. You can use the cool points to buy vapes in order to be cool.
Dude, that's so cool. So if you're telling me if I read 5 books, I can get a vape or a small personalized pizza.
Yeah, we're going to do Pizza Hut rewards programs, but for Tutti Frutti bubblegum vapes.
Yeah. Pre-ban delicious vapes.
Yeah. Oh, pre-ban fucking jewels.
Yeah.
Woo!
You want grape?
Talk about selling something on the black market, dude.
You want bubble gum?
I love how there was a black market for that for a little bit. But seriously though, would you have borrowed cool points in high school if you could have borrowed them? Would you, for the social clout for 4 years?
Do you want a joke answer or a real answer? That's the question.
Well, why not both? Let's set up real answer first.
Okay, I would have beat the shit out of people and taken theirs.
I would have become the IRS of cool points and like, you owe me fucking.
Hey, man. Bullying was alive and well when I was in school.
That's true. Yeah, you just become the mob of cool points.
Exactly. I already had the underground selling of gum and all that other stuff that I could sell at school.
Yeah, that is pretty tough, though, because if there is a cool banking system already put into play, eventually they're going to push the mob out. And it's just going to get legalized. See, eventually that's what happens, is the bullies are the ones who take over the thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's true.
Yeah. And then the jocks run it into the ground, and that's when the economy takes because there's too many. They've printed too many cool points.
No, see what happens.
There's too many cool points circulating.
Yeah, all the cool points come from the jocks because they need what I provide on the low, so they can. That's where I made all my money.
Yeah, you oversaturated the market with cool points, Nathan, and now now it's inflation. Everything that used to cost 2 cool points is now 5 cool points.
Yeah, but I don't care because I'm fucking Bezos of the cool points at that point.
I run the Federal Reserve of cool points. It's the Fort Knox of cool points.
You guys keep printing them, but I triple mine each time you do.
By the way, the real secret about the Fort Knox of cool points. There's no cool points in Fort Knox.
It was all an elaborate ruse that you bought into.
It was all a hoax. It was all a hoax to trick Russia into thinking we had more cool points.
You guys really think we had a place just top to bottom, fucking with gold bricks? No, that was the earliest form of Photoshop.
That was cool points.
That was all the first iteration of glitter, and we just sprinkled it on rocks.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your joke answer for cool points?
The joke's on, I don't got no joke. That's a joke.
Oh, no. The real answer is the joke answer. Because they're one and the same. I can't have 2 existing thoughts at once.
Well, no, it's just like, I mean, the joke answer is, that's all of a sudden I have a new profession. I'm like some internet wizard because, well, then I'm just stealing them. Either way, bottom line is I'm obtaining things that aren't mine.
You wouldn't download a car, so don't download cool points.
Yeah, dude, I'm Ferris Bueller adjusting cool points instead of days missed.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well, I guess technically that's how Ferris Bueller got cool. He was adjusting cool points.
That is true.
Database.
Yeah. It's true. He got his own water tower with his cool points.
Yeah, and they were trying to save him, and he didn't need saving. He was already cool as fuck. Yeah.
That is true.
Cool. Well, there's a dumb scenario for you guys. Write in. Tell us how if you would take out a loan for cool points.
all the passport bros are doing it right now. Yeah,
Right.
I do
Yeah.
it every time I go overseas to the Philippines.
Yeah. The Philippines think I'm a billionaire.
Little do they know I only came over here with $500. That's my life savings.
So how'd you embarrass her on her first day of school?
Well, there was women's intuition involved.
You mean fairy tale shit?
I was asked by our mom actually to get a photo in front of school. So I'm like, hey, you know what we'll do? We'll get out of the car.
Did she ask for a selfie of you two together, or just like a photo of just her?
Just her.
Okay.
She wanted a photo of both of us. That one I was like, selfie in the car. Okay, here you go. The photo outside, I go, here, what we'll do is we'll take this selfie, we'll get out, I'll take a quick photo. You're in the parking lot, you ain't gonna see nobody. We get out, and then a kid just pulled in. It's like, man, that's weird. I thought the older kids aren't supposed to start till noon, okay? So kid pulls in, I'm like, that's weird.
Oh, man, they get to sleep in for a fresh night's rest of beating up freshmen?
Oh, yeah. So I saw a couple of them there earlier. They're just like Fast Times at Ridgemont High, out sitting with paddles, like fresh meat.
Just smoking cigarettes. Your time's coming.
Yeah. Just drilling holes in the paddles. They're just like, well, this is going to be great.
I love how that reference will never die, by the way. No one will ever not reference that movie in that aspect.
So we get out, and she's like, okay, we'll take a photo. She's turning around so I can take a photo. And not unlike a clown car, 5 of her friends jump out of this vehicle. And she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, just smile real quick. Click, done. I was like, you could have done that the instant they said something, like before they even said anything. I'm like, I'm not going to make sure it's picture perfect. One and done.
Right. Yeah, and cut to Nathan 30 years from now, rewatching this podcast, and then going back and looking at the
I should have
picture
got
being
more.
I wish it wasn't blurry.
I can't see this through all my tears of sadness that I don't remember this day.
Why? Why did I not care about photography?
I should have saturated the background.
I should have used Shutterfly to get this printed.
They could have added a floral background.
Why? Why did I never update to a Google Pixel to get that better clarity of picture?
By the way, I used to think we missed out by shuttering all mom and pop shops. You don't get those cool floral backgrounds. You know those little, they pull down that little projector screen and it's like, do you want to be in the woods today? Or are you feeling like a beach? Like, you don't get that anymore. And then now with AI, you can just like, well, especially on Apple phones, hold the person's photo and it'll create a sticker and you could throw it on anything. I'm like, all right, free Photoshop. Sweet. Now you just have it.
Yeah. Now you just you don't have to do anything. You can just take a nice photo of yourself, put yourself in space.
Yeah, and it's really funny because now I can put all the baby photos with just great scenarios. I'm like, oh no, this is when
here's you getting christened by the monkey at the Circle of Life.
This is Harambe. You were there when it happened.
It's you witness all of these major world events. Here's you seeing the second tower get hit by a plane.
That was your first full sentence. Tower 2?
Can't melt steel beams. Her first words.
Dude, that you saying that just made me think of a comment I saw that painting that Epstein had of
Bill Clinton.
No, not of Bill Clinton, of George Bush.
Oh, he had another
he's
one.
throwing
With the
Jenga
planes?
blocks. There's Jenga blocks. He's got paper planes he's throwing, and someone goes, "Paper can't cut wood beams."
Oh, dude, the internet's undefeated.
Oh, it rules.
It truly is.
Some of the
That's so
comments, I
funny.
was just like, "Oh, that
dude.
killed me."
And that's how you know we're in a free-falling republic, because everyone's like, we don't even care. We don't even care about our tragedy. Just write the funniest thing you can.
It already is. I mean, every headline's writing itself.
Remember. That's every time. That's all
You
I
see
hear. Whenever I
Mufasa's in the clouds?
Yeah, every time I'm about to not write a horrible comment, I just see Mufasa and he's remember who you are. And I'm like, you're right. I'm a shit poster.
You're right. I'm going to put 3 more of these that I didn't want to.
I do find it funny now because I forget this, right? That Instagram now, if you comment on videos and people who follow you or you're mutual friends with or, whatever, if you post on a video, your comment shows up first because they know you.
Really?
Yeah, and I was just like I was on a tear for a while where I was just getting videos and I had fun puns and stuff to put. I was like, yeah, I'll throw one in there. It helps the engagement and gets people like maybe to check out my account or whatever.
Okay.
And then my buddy Miguel, who I do stand up with, goes, dude, I didn't know you were such a shit poster. I was like, I'm not even shit posting. I'm just writing a funny comment. He's like, you're like in every comment I'm in. I was like, that's crazy that you're getting the same videos as me.
I did.
Like, do you know how mathematically impossible that is?
I don't know what it says about my brain that I immediately went, why are you fucking following everything I write, you weirdo?
Yeah, we've just interacted with each other. What's happened is we've interacted enough on Instagram that it suggests the things that we probably both see or whatever. It does that. It's an advanced algorithm, Nathan.
No,
it's learning.
Dude, I already hate it now. Their update goes, hey, you might like this post from this person. Like, no, I don't want to check any of that.
I bet you I wouldn't. Show me my car crashes and get the fuck out of my
Pretty
feed.
much. I'm like, is this a video of somebody in a machine accident? What's going on?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Okay.
Are these showing why China has lack of OSHA laws? Then I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, they really are in the 70s still with that shit.
They have zero regard.
Oh, no, it's funny. So, speaking of China, it just made me laugh because they put out a new Souls-like game. It's
China did?
Their
copy of it?
It's Black Myth. I don't know. It reminds me.
Bat Soup 5?
The guy, the main character, reminds me of Goku because you're like a monkey with the tail and you have an extending pole.
Okay.
So, and you just run around fighting stuff.
Yeah,
But
this is straight up a Dragon Ball Z rip-off already. So.
I don't know. But either way, the thing I saw on it was, and this made me laugh, is the people over in China were making sexist comments and saying women only play pink fluffy games with cute pets and men like rage and all this other delineating, and they're saying they make sexist comments. Yeah, it's China, dude. What do you want?
Yeah. What? Yeah, the country hasn't been around for 4,000 years because they did not put women in their place. No. It's not surprising at all. They, like, China, isn't it, like, it's very much, like, gender role specific. Like,
it is.
Culture,
and
right?
my favorite thing is nobody wants to admit this, but, hey, all that shit runs deep-seated in your family. I don't know, a fourth of the population related to a little guy known as Genghis Khan?
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're all kind of related.
Yeah.
Honestly, I guess most of the planet is.
It's like
if
a
you do enough
fourth,
DNA
dude.
testing, it's crazy. It's fucking wild. That dude was efficient, if that's the politically correct way to put it.
I would say he was potent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He had a lot of spunk.
Yeah, man. They derived Blue Chew off his DNA from like amber, like Jurassic Park.
Yeah. That is, yeah. We got the DNA from a Genghis Khan load.
You were thinking so much if you could, you didn't stop to think if you should.
We've been giving men hard-ons like Genghis Khan for years. Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied if they could, they never stopped to ask to see if they should.
Yeah. It's just nuts.
That's fantastic. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I forget what I was gonna say, but honestly, I don't know because I haven't looked. I feel like I used to know more about gamer statistics and stats, but I don't follow a lot of those like news channels for that anymore. But is that whoever made those comments? Are they really wrong? I mean, I don't know too many girls, honestly, who are playing violent shooter games or Dark Souls games. There are girls who play it. You can find them streaming all the time. But if I guarantee you look at straight percentages, like the amount of girls playing those kind of games is way lower than what you even could possibly guess.
I would assume so. That's why everybody freaks out when they hear a girl on those things. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, those Call of Duty lobbies, whatever that is going on. Is
Anytime a girl showed up, and this is what, my late teens, 20s, when I was really playing Call of Duty, and a girl showed up, all I could think about was Euro Trip. And just the zombified corpses of old dudes wandering over.
Girl.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
There's a great clip going around online of this guy where he puts like a filter over his voice on his mic, and it makes it sound like an echoey like inner thought.
Okay.
And he's just like, I really hope there's a gamer girl in here, but man, I don't even know what I'd say. And like he's just like having an anime inner monologue. It's so fucking funny.
I mean, it's basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's very funny. But
Bunch of people trying to shoot their shot to a person God knows where.
Either that or they take out their frustration from their younger sister onto them. You stupid fool, bitch!
Or
I'll fucking kill you!
Or they join the military thanks to this elaborate ruse.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I forget about the old bait and switch. The old military psyop.
Get some.
That's
40% of the time.
Yeah. 60% of the time, it works every time. And that's good old-fashioned jarhead math right there, dude.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, dude, that was a fun era of Instagram videos, wasn't it? Military chicks. What would they call them? I forget what they were called. There was a term for it.
I think you already said it. PSYOP.
Yeah, a military. It was a psyop, but I always loved all the videos that were getting remixed after, where it was dudes like knocking on the camera, like it's a psyop. She's not really in the military. Wake up! Wake up!
You think she's just posting videos out of a howitzer? Like,
yeah. Where the fuck? Yeah. How is she not getting reprimanded for this?
So, like, I was gonna tell you though. Speaking of 9/11, the. It's a good segue, right?
Paper planes, wood towers, the whole 9 yards.
Well, the Taliban, they just recently sacked hundreds of men because they can't grow beards.
Wait, you get fired from a terrorist organization?
Yeah.
I want to know what is that?
Yeah.
Do you just
So
what is that firing process?
I want to tell
David HR for the Taliban.
Listen to these first two sentences because this is interesting. The Taliban has sacked hundreds of men from Afghanistan's security forces because they are unable to grow beards. Thousands of musical instruments have also been destroyed by the militant group in the past year.
Damn. Oh, okay. I get okay. I see more what's happened now because the Taliban took over Afghanistan right after we pulled out.
No. I mean, yes, but it was the Pied Piper took away all the beards.
Okay. The U.S. military walked through and be like, "We're gonna have to confiscate these before we take off."
You can have all the M16s.
Yeah. Dude, could you imagine being part of a terrorist organization and you're coming home to your wife and she's like, and you're just like sad and she's like, what happened? I got fired today. They let me go from the terrorist organization.
Yeah. 281 beardless officers were identified, confirmed, and dismissed.
Damn, dude. That's like they have a policy opposite of the New York Yankees. The New York Yankees, you can't have a beard, but if you're in the Taliban and you don't have a beard, it's like the Boston Red Sox back in the early 2000s. You had to have a beard to play for that team.
Yes. But, yeah. No, I was just like, what? You're going to... I didn't realize that was a qualification.
I figured they needed all the men they could get.
Yeah.
I didn't... A suicide bomb just doesn't blow up correctly, Nathan, if you don't have the beard hair to go everywhere.
Well... This is a distinctive feature given to men that set them apart from women by the divine wisdom of God, is the way they think.
So if you can't grow a beard, you're a lady!
I mean, you said it.
Well, Man, well, I guess it makes sense because that's why they all wear that the dress over there, right? Because so you have to have a beard in order to tell yourself apart, right?
That's not a dress. I forget what that's called.
What is it called? I was trying to figure out the name too, but I can't remember. What is it? I'll look up what it is. What were you laughing at?
No,
there?
I was laughing because somebody I cannot grow a beard, and they constantly called and harassed me, said one of the guys that got fired.
Is this the smooth face man? Loser!
Go back to California. That would be hilarious.
You also have Botox in your face?
I've seen videos of people like you. Just
Oh, that's hilarious. It is just Afghan is what the women. Is it just an Afghan?
I think that's right. That sounds about right.
Okay.
An Afghan.
Yeah. I was trying to. Maybe I'll look. I don't know. Men's.
But yeah, no, it's crazy. But they only fired 281 people, but they've destroyed 21,328 instruments.
That's a man. Getting rid of the it is an Afghan, by the way.
Okay.
That's where that term comes from. Got it. Cool. I remembered something. Anyway, how many instruments? Go ahead one more time. What was the number? I just wanted to
21,328.
That's really specific.
Mm-hmm. That's the exact number.
They don't want any artistic expression, Nathan, because that's what freedom breeds. We don't, and they don't.
There was a guitar teacher, and they knocked on the door, and he wouldn't know. His family told him not to do anything. So one of them jumped over the gate, jumped into the yard, unlocked it, and they took 5 guitars and destroyed them. They call them the devil's instruments.
The devil, yeah. Dude,
I
love how they're just in like 1970s.
They're in the
propaganda
60s, dude.
still.
Kiss just came around. This is Kids Against Satan's Service, or in Satan's Service, not against. That'd be Cass.
No, dude, they straight up are like, still doing 1970s propaganda. But to be fair, I mean, they're looking at what the product of those instruments is created over here, and they're probably like, yeah, look at that. What's going on over there?
Yeah, it's like, bring out the scales. Let's see who's got it better.
It's really ironic, too, because for a place that produces a ton of heroin, you would think they'd have awesome guitar players.
That's why they're trying to stop it. They're like, we saw what happened to Cobain. We don't need any.
Oh, something in the way.
But, I mean, everybody's going over there now. Like, hell, who is it? It was Colorado. They're going over there for trying to get a sheik to pay for NIL money.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Dion, primetime, is going over to
Not Dion.
Afghanistan.
Not Dion.
I'm sorry. He wants to be the face of Colorado football. Well, he's got it. Now, he better be over there trying to talk to the Afghans about getting some money.
Yeah. Let me see here.
So they're going
Yeah.
Really? So Colorado went over there to try to get money from, like, what, oil barons and shit, I'm guessing?
Yeah. The Colorado AD said they don't have the money to pay Deion Sanders.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Primetime must have legit lawyers if he's gotten the contract he got, and then to the point they can't even pay him.
I don't know, but
How does the school not have the funds for that?
They do. They gotta have funds.
They got to, right? Like, have you seen what they charge for tuition? Like, there's no way they don't have the money.
I mean, if they run low on money, that campus is going to have, like, distribution centers just popping up inside the campus. Like, we'll make it.
Yeah.
Straight cash, homie.
Yeah. It's straight cash. Yeah, they're going to make it. So, in-state tuition for Colorado is $13,000 a year.
Okay.
And for out-of-state, it's $40,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't believe, there's no fucking way they don't have enough money.
Oh, I said, I bet they do.
But maybe the Ponzi scheme's finally running dry, Nathan. I saw a story about how some colleges are closing now because there's a lack of students going to college now.
Well, yeah, unless you. That's why they're going is for NIL money, is specifically, is what I was. Read.
Right, I understand that, but like, and I get that's the two different conversations.
No, I'm just
but
saying that makes perfect sense though, because why would you want to go to school? But if you're going to be paid to do it, yeah. I'll go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
otherwise, go learn a trade.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden we've learned that the product you get out of school isn't a good product to buy.
Yeah.
They need to pay you to use their product.
Yes.
Sounds like a lot of like Enron again.
Yeah. I mean, everything's wonky. Like Chick-fil-A is reportedly launching a streaming service.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Are they going to have the exclusive streaming rights to Bible Man?
That it's 24
It's a good TV show.
24 hours of the 10 Commandments.
Have you ever seen Bible Man? Are you aware of this TV show?
It sounds like you made this up.
I didn't make this up. This is a real TV show I remember from I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if I watched it like legitimately at home one day or if it was from, I'm guessing it was from some kind of Bible school or like communion
Is he the one
thing.
that says there be humping when this Bible's thumping? Like,
yeah, that's his tagline.
oh, okay,
dude.
yeah, it sounds
And then he just strikes them with the 10 Commandments, dude.
okay.
Yeah, but Bible Man, he's I'll send you the picture of it. There was comic books. I think it was like just this whole thing, classic old Christian money grab, old Bible Man. But I remember watching
That's
this.
crazy that they took Batman and took his little tips off and like make him purple and gold.
Yeah, make it. Yeah, Evangelical Bible Man is an American Christian-themed direct-to-video children's series created by Tonio Solero, ran from 1995 to 2010. The series centers around an evangelical superhero who fights evil, often by quoting scripture
Yeah, I
and
was gonna say,
sometimes
just-
breaking the fourth wall.
He just talks their ear off.
Yeah. Gather round, children, for my sermon. Every villain will go, no!
Do you want to
Not the
steal?
sermon!
Are you sure you should be stealing? According to John 3:16, it says
Yeah, and then Stone Cold kicked in for one episode. Well, Austin 3:16 says, I just whooped your ass. And it was a hell in a cell, dude.
nice.
Yeah, so
Speaking of which, I've been watching way too much old wrestling.
it's awesome.
It's great.
It's the best thing to put on in the background, and then like you don't feel bad scrolling through your phone, but then you can stop and like you're just like, whoa, what the fuck's happening?
Oh, the thing I've noticed is the beauty,
Puppies?
the absolute beauty of the signs. Before
signs
the
were so
internet,
great.
all you had was there's chat rooms and there's AIM. Like, so to get your your voice out, just put it on national television.
Yeah. Honestly, WWE signs were the first Twitter.
They really were.
They were the first Twitter. Just everybody there shitposting. I love. That's why I
It
like
did
the
have a character
spirit-
limit too, because you could only fit so much on that sign.
You honestly, if you want it to be red,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I miss like the Attitude Era, because you can't do it nowadays. Like they check all your signs if you do bring in a sign. Like they actually look at it and make sure it doesn't say anything. They weren't checking signs back in the day.
No.
You could walk in the fucking building with whatever you want.
I think I've seen about half the available slurs on these signs. It's crazy.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
Like how like they'll be walking down the ramp and somebody will just jab it in front of it and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, you used to see FAG on the TV regularly if you were a wrestling fan.
Dude, it's
just on a sign somewhere.
the signs are wild. And then there were so many like Sable sit on me signs. I was like,
Right.
what?
It was a fun time for shit-posty wrestling fans. If you actually cared about the art of wrestling and like that kind of entertainment, it sucked because everybody was all holding up a signs blocking your fucking view.
Oh yeah, you couldn't
of
see
the
anything.
show.
Like
You really bought a ticket to WWE to go post your original tweet.
the one I saw of that, which was like had to be insane, was they put Stone Cold Steve Austin 316, and it was a row of like 16 people all holding up signs. I'm like, the people behind them have to be irate.
Right, just so mad. It was also cheaper to go to them back then.
Oh.
It was so much cheaper to go to a wrestling.
Oh yeah,
show back
well,
then.
I mean, you could you could just lean over and touch them.
Yeah, they had barely had a barricade. Now there's like a good like back then that wrestling ring there was what when we were watching the other day
It's like
maybe
6 feet.
8 feet.
Yeah, it was
maybe
nothing.
yeah probably 6 feet. Now it's like a good at least 10-foot buffer, which doesn't seem like it's that much, but it's way more.
Yeah.
They have like a whole and it's a actual whole structure that's around them. It's crazy. It's so funny. The signs are amazing though. You're right. It's like the best part of it.
Yeah, and it's I forgot because through a child's eyes watching that, I was like, the Undertaker's cool, and now rewatch, I'm like, man, he had to learn to talk like a lot.
Yeah,
Him and Kane
his
going back and
promo-
forth is oof.
Their promo game was terrible.
Yeah, I'm watching them all catch themselves and like stutter, try to like, where was I? What was
Yeah.
I supposed to say?
That's what's even more impressive about the performers today is they don't have a lot of you just see the flubs more in the older stuff, and it's just because the business was evolving. It's newer. And you could see why the people who were really good at talking on a microphone were the ones who caught on. That's why Stone Cold caught on. That's why The Rock caught on. They were great on the mic.
Dude, it was funny to watch, just rewatch it, because I don't remember, I didn't pay that much attention to the crowd. The density of the crowd after the Tyson thing, that brought so many people into the WWF.
So many people. Dude, so many people. Yeah, that heel turn when he turned on DX at that pay-per-view and stuff.
Yeah.
It's unreal. Yeah.
So no, I was
One of the great moments in wrestling history. Great moments in wrestling history. So wait a minute. Back to this Chick-fil-A thing.
Yeah.
Why? So Chick-fil-A is starting a streaming service?
yes.
And it's got to be all Christian-based stuff. I have to believe that.
It feels it's important to bear. Let's see. Well, it's just saying there. The Cathy family, whose independently managed trust, was instrumental in the foundation of Trilith Studios, well known for its frequent work with Marvel. Really? Okay.
What? So one of the owners of Chick-fil-A's trust was helpful in building out Marvel Studios?
Apparently.
What?
Didn't know that. That's
That-
interesting.
Damn, those cows were really trying to get people to eat chicken and go see Thanos.
Yeah.
Those cows wish they had the gauntlet, because then they could have snapped all of the people away from eating cows.
Dude, I'll be
I am moo.
I'll be the first to admit Chick-fil-A is delicious, but the art of them trying to get me to go away from steak and a burger is insane.
I disagree. I'd much rather go to Chick-fil-A than get a steak.
You're okay. That's fine. If you like being wrong, that's fine.
I am wrong, but I do like a steak. I was thinking about this today. I'm always working on random bits and stuff, and I was just thinking about how, like, steak is this like manly thing, but but you always have to have it like with asparagus and stuff.
You don't.
Not asparagus. You don't have to.
Just
But I
eat
was
the
thinking
steak
about
by
like
itself.
I was thinking what I was thinking about. I was trying to get back to that thought what I originally had.
Okay.
But it's about having a fancy meal, right?
Okay.
That's what I was thinking about. Like a fancy meal is always like steak.
Oh, a number one at
asparagus, and
Chick-fil-A?
stuff like- yeah, and I'm just like I'm such garbage that I'm like I don't need that all the time. But if you have a lot of money, that's the stuff you're eating all the time.
Yeah, and you're healthy.
Kinda.
That's how it is. You have to have money to be healthy.
I don't know. Why is it every rich person I've seen who owns a business or whatever is some of the most out of shape looking dudes I've ever seen?
Because those are real Americans.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter.
They're not on screen all the time. They don't have to lie to you.
Yeah.
They're just like, nah,
That's true.
What do you do? Well, I have steak, but then I have a side of Little Debbie's with it because, man, these sweets rule.
Listen, I want all my millionaires and billionaires to look like Joe Rogan. Is that so hard to ask for?
Yeah, because then they turn into War Machine.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, no, I actually get what you're saying. I was trying to be like just confrontational there, but I like the but yeah, the old advertisement, man. They were all about trying to get those cows to tell you not to eat chicken.
Yeah,
That bothered you,
adverse
huh?
effect, man. I wanted to eat more cows.
Really?
Yes.
That is what's funny about advertising is like the whole point of advertising is you're trying to draw in the most people possible,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
But then there's people like you and me. As soon as
I
you
listen
try
to
tell us
Rage
do
Against the
one
Machine,
thing-
and fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Nathan's like, that's my whole life motto. I heard this when I was 10.
Yeah, pretty
and now
much.
I will do it forever.
My creed is bulls on parade.
People told me, Wade, Nathan, you shouldn't put every thought you have in general conversation online for people to re-listen to. Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a bad idea if you want to advance in any kind of real career.
It's
This is a real career.
It's almost as a
I'm playing
bad
pretend radio.
idea of ordering your own colonostomy kit and checking yourself and be like, yeah, I'm good.
That is true. That's my favorite. Have you seen those commercials
Yes.
now? There's like some
You get it sent to your house, and it's just like, what? You just go up, you just stick something up there. It's like you can't do that yourself. You need a tool.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that, like, when anytime they try to make just what used to be a pretty invasive, like, medical procedure, getting a colonoscopy or checking for colon cancer, right? I'm glad the technology is getting better, but it's so funny when you try to dress it up as this fun new thing. Like, we ship it directly to your door in discreet packaging, and you can just shit in that box and send it right to us.
Wait.
How the fuck are they letting people send shit through the
Time
mail
out.
for medical purposes?
That's what you have to do.
I'm pretty sure that's what you have to do.
I thought they sent you a little tool, like a little finger,
No. I'm pretty
and,
sure
and
you
it goes
shit in
and
a
it goes
box.
up your ass, and it comes out like a chlorine reader. If it turns this color, you're good.
You thought it was like a buoyancy
Yeah.
like thing where you're
I'm
putting
just
it
like-
up. Oh, it's coming back out. You're pretty buoyant.
Hey, my resistance bands are stopping it, so that means I'm good. Watertight. But no, I don't, because the reason I say there's no way you shit in a box, there is a medical firm out there that will pay you money to do that monthly.
No, that's a different thing though. They just want to study. They're trying to study healthy gut biomes. This is to check for colon cancer. This is different things.
Yeah, but you know what they're doing? They're checking for colon cancer
to
and then
use
sending
Cologuard.
the poo off and making money too.
Well, I'm glad. Well, we're gonna give Cologuard a free advertising. Damn, there's a video here, dude. I want to play it on the pod so bad. Do you want me to just describe what's happening?
Yeah,
in
sure.
said
Tell
video?
us.
Okay.
Take us strolling through colon.
A Cologuard collection kit has been delivered to you. How to use Cologuard.
Oh, they're doing a squatty
So you don't have to
potty
change your
onto
diet
it?
or meditation, Nathan.
Meditation.
Yeah,
I
or
don't hit
medication,
any
sorry.
ums while I'm taking a shit, dude. Oh, this is just riveting.
Also, you'll get phone calls from a scientist
Oh, they walk you through
reminding you to use it.
Oh.
He's like, "Hey, have you taken a
Oh,
shit
oh, I thought
yesterday? Make sure you
I thought
shit."
they were gonna like walk you through it. It's like virtually holding your hand while you take a deuce.
You imagine some nurse calling you.
Yeah, I'm going through it.
Hello, Wick.
I'm going through it right now. Can you help me?
Thank you for choosing Cologuard. Hi, can I? How are you feeling
Just
today?
blow this in the bag, or do I pinch it off?
Well, sir, I have a pre-made speech here. I can't go off script. I have to make.
This is really hard to hold.
Please hold.
Oh, Christ! Oh, it's in my gut. Oh.
Thank you for choosing Cologuard. We will be with you shortly.
I need those handicap
Don't pinch
rails.
that loaf yet. We'll be right back.
Oh.
Okay, sir, I got my script ready. Are you ready to do this?
I think I have a problem now.
But no, a licensed medical we'll call you to remember because if you have colon cancer, a side effect is amnesia, and you'll forget to use the product.
What?
No, I'm just
Oh,
joking.
I was gonna say, wait.
I'm not listening to it right now. I just want to keep making shit up.
Oh man, once I take you to, You know, I love Easter, and you just become our president. Oh shit.
So the lab must receive your sample within 4 days. Remember, some places are closed on Sundays and holidays.
Oh, that's a shame. I only can afford snail mail. It'll get to you in about 5 to 6 business days.
It's go time, Nathan, where he's going into the bathroom.
Okay.
He's shutting the door. He's telling his wife, I'm going to find out if I have cancer, babe. I'm telling you, my...
He comes out there smiling, looking like a different person. Like, fun fact, prostate plays the way to go.
Yeah. I'm a hypochondriac, and I'm telling you, I'm fucking right about this. This is a, 3-minute video. Also, this is what's weird. It says check the kit before for an expiration date.
What? What happens if you get one that's expired?
I don't know. The shit leaks out on everybody's mail and UPS.
It's a colonoscopy bag with a pinhole in it.
Oh my God, there's brown all over my brown van.
Oh, they sent me one of those E. coli bags again. I didn't realize I was helping Subway.
Dude, UPS drivers are going to have to start wearing biohazard suits to work if this is happening on the rig.
Oh. You guys, we needed somebody to clean up the bathroom. The Ziploc baggie wouldn't zip. It went everywhere. I missed the bag. Oh, no.
Okay, so there's the sample container.
Okay.
A tube.
A tube.
There's a bottle of preservative liquid.
So when
you're gonna shit in a sample container and then pour liquid on it in order to preserve your poop.
This just makes me think we're fertilizing, and that's why next thing you know, Jimmy John's isn't gonna allow lettuce now because they got rid of the sprouts for E. coli already.
Oh, dude. So, Nathan, I'm gonna stop watching at this point.
Okay.
I know I'm getting. I know this isn't good podcasting, especially since we don't have the video up. But basically, you get the shipping container, right? The sample container, the liquid, and then you get a piece of plastic that you lift up your toilet seat, and you put said piece of plastic down over the toilet rim. That's where you then put your collection cup, then you put the seat down, and then you shit straight in.
I want to. How big is this? I don't know about you. I've never been able to aim a shit.
Yeah, well, so you know the hole you normally poop in
Yeah.
in a toilet that you flushes? It's about the size of a football over top of that.
Okay.
So then the cup is underneath, and that's the cup fits in that size hole.
So if you just had Taco Bell and you're blown out turkey tracks onto the toilet.
Which you can do because it says don't change your diet. So if you're eating Taco Bell all the time, don't change your diet. You should definitely just keep eating a
Sir,
Crunchwrap
I don't know if you
Supreme
have colon
and fire it
cancer,
out.
but you are 50% hot sauce.
Sir, this is all Diablo sauce.
And lining of your colon is just like, oh my God, what is wrong with him?
Which, oddly enough, turns out is the same consistency of meat of Taco Bell. I believe Taco Bell's selling colon meat.
Oddly enough, it's preserving your colon perfectly. No problem.
Dude, I have a theory, and I don't think it's true. It's not true, but I know for 100%.
Oh, I think there are colon stones, if that's what you're asking.
Colon stones. If I collect all 6, I could rule the galaxy.
They're hard to pass, though.
I think eating foods with preservatives are keeping fat people alive. Because why else are they just if they always say obesity kills people faster, but how do you just see obese people who are old all the time?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, those preservatives preserve you.
I've always wondered this because you see multitudes of people that are big fitness buffs, and they're always worried about one thing: my calves. Well, if you find an overweight person with tiny calves, please notify me immediately, because all of them from the waist down, their calves look like they're Olympians.
Yeah, if they lose weight, dude, they have the fucking legs of Hercules.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, they look. Now they look like the giant with one eye that Hercules fought.
The Cyclops.
Until they lose the weight. Once they lose that weight, they turn into your favorite flavor. Hercules.
How funny would that be if they set a weight limit and if you crossed over it, you immediately had to only speak Greek? You're now in the mythological range.
That's a your doctor just starts speaking Greek to you, and you're like, huh? It's
He
panic.
kept calling me a malacca. What the hell is that?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Well, that's great. Good job. That's fucking rules.
Yeah.
Well, good on Chick-fil-A for starting a streaming service. I'm glad we learned about colon cancer. That's good. Now you know all you gotta do is shit in a bag.
Yeah, well, and to stay on the earlier topic of school, dude, there was a school bus driving around in New Brunsfield.
New Brunsfield? Where the fuck is?
I think that's Connecticut. Oh, no, this is New Brunsfeld. Sorry,
New Brunsfeld.
it's in Texas.
Oh, it's in Texas.
I was close.
Different kind of white people.
Slightly. So they're doing their school bus, and then the children were told to get off the school bus at the wrong stop because it was the end of the route. Which,
you know what? Mm-hmm. Salute to that bus driver.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to build character.
No, I think what it was is it hit 5 o'clock, and he's like, happy hour ends soon. I need to get there stat. You guys get out of here.
I think he's trying to build character because right now, no kids have any uphill both ways stories. So now he's trying to get these kids, they need at least one to be able to bitch about later in life.
Hey, Teddy, you get up here. You have to walk home. You're about to enter that mythological range. You need to get home.
Yeah, you're a Greek mythology. Dude, I'm going to start calling fat people Greek mythology. What's up, Greek myth?
What's funny is the two parents, you're going to laugh at this, Sheila and Isaac Demas. That's a Greek-ass last name, dude.
Is it? I have no idea. That's hilarious. Damn. I feel like this happened all the time. I got yelled at for getting off the bus before my stop. So when we had at Mom and Dan's old house, right? There, that house, there was like multiple stops within that neighborhood, but my stop was like one of the last ones on the bus, right?
Okay.
And they would drive. There was one drop off immediately at this one spot. And then they would drive down to the complete other addition. You know, remember how they, like, if you went down the road, like, before you turned in, there was another one on the right all the way down where the grandparents used to live.
Yeah.
Remember? And so they go into that place first, then turn around, then come back up into the neighborhood and drop people off on various spots. Well, when I realized I could just fucking get off at this first stop and just walk up home, and I'm there 20 minutes earlier, why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah.
I did that for months. And then one day our bus driver goes, where are you going? Where are you going? I'm like, I'm getting out so I can go walk home. And she's like, you can't, this isn't your stop. You can't get off here. And I'm like, I'm gonna. Like, what are you going to, you can't fucking keep me on this bus.
Yeah, that is true. What are you going to do? Hold me till the last stop and make me walk?
Yeah, that's what they basically did. We were like one of the last walks. And it's like, I'm going to walk. It's a fucking, it's like, what are you going to be like, oh, well, it's a safety thing. I live in this fucking neighborhood. I'm going to get off this bus where you're at, and I'm going to get on my bike and ride down here to this same location 20 minutes later.
It's sad.
What the fuck are you talking
about? It took this
about?
story for me to realize where all the train conductors and, like, subway drivers went. It's like, oh, you guys became bus drivers. This is the last stop. We ain't running no more.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
Well, you could have done what the Pennsylvania kid did to his principal. He shot finger guns and got suspended for the entire year.
Yeah. That's what I did do that to her, where she was like, you can't get off this bus. I went, that's where you're wrong, chief.
Did you do that?
This kid got suspended for doing finger guns?
Yeah.
Is this Principal Johnny Bravo when he's like, bang, 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 bang? Well, then I'll pinch you and poke you.
Yeah.
That's wild. The kid got suspended for finger guns. Dude, that's one of my favorite gestures is to hit people with a fucking ba.
Yeah, apparently you can't do that anymore. So,
Well, is it? I think you can't do a finger gun if you can't do a pull finger. You can't do like one of these, right?
Oh,
you can't do
well,
that.
you can, but if the movies have taught me anything, that teacher will then cut your fingers off.
Oh, that's true.
Remember, yeah.
Kindergarten Cop was a hardcore movie.
No, it's Samuel L. Jackson. I forgot the name of the movie. He's like, phalanges after he did it.
I forgot about what movie is that?
Oh,
Is that in Shaft or something?
No, that was not Shaft. He was a high school teacher in like a gang area, and he ended up taking the finger of one of the kids that did the shooting motion towards him.
Samuel, I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. You did though. You asked me who was the first president of the United States.
Which fingers you is the one that says bad motherfucker.
I've never even heard of that movie. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I can't.
Is it Coach Carter? That's
No,
the only
it's not
movie
Coach
I know where
Carter,
he's
dude.
in.
And that's how the basketball team went to the championship.
Turns out that thumb was all that was stopping them from getting to the ship.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You know where you don't have to worry about trying to get to the ship, Nathan.
puntygame.com.
Woo!
Monday through Friday, hot content for your ear holes, all free. The entire library right there on puntygame.com. Also, YouTube. Check out that guy. Type in Comic Wade Taylor with no spaces, and you get clips of this show, Not Worth the Time, as well as full episodes of each. Plus, more importantly, clips of that man's stand-up. So then, like and subscribe. But back on puntygame.com, get some merch.
That's right, everybody. Hop over to the Punting Game shop. We get T-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at puntinggame.com. So don't forget to go grab yourself something nice. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF. And they get you free shipping at checkout.
Mom, I don't know what happened. I stopped finger guns, but he still stopped the bus. And we only were 2 blocks from the school. We're out. Peace.
I shot the principal.
Who is it?